Hi guys, just wanted to record a quick video today regarding two stocks that are really making a lot of waves here. One is WB, which is on my screen at the moment. It's 11:09 in the morning. This is what it's done so far. The market opened and it just went from like $69, all the way up to 76.5. It's just going crazy. Now this is on earnings. Um, the parent company of this, the company is called Weibo. It's a Chinese company. The parent of this company is Sina, which I think is a kind of network. Now look at this. This is about to break 100. This will break 100. So these two stocks, WB and Sina, and then go Sina, it's just broken 100. So this is an all-time high. Let me show you. Sorry, my apologies. This is not an all-time high for Sina because the all-time high looks like this. Looks like this. So it's got a fair way to go. So my apologies. But I mean, today's move, from about $80 to, well, maybe not 80, but very, very, very high in the 90s to 100 is a massive move. So where did it start? Yeah, 88 to 100. So these two are going in tandem. So I wanted to make this video just to show you that this and WB are both going in tandem because they're linked. So the point being, when you have two companies that are linked, you can have something that's called a sympathy play. And you can see them just going absolutely nuts at the moment. And that's it. Just wanted to show you that. Also the fact that I'm paper trading today and made $902. I was up about 1,100. I'm keeping it very low in terms of risk management, so I'm keeping it as real as I can. Seems to be working today. So I took a couple of the small trades on DKS, Momo, and PYPL, but these weren't anything significant. I mean, DKS, I'll show you. I got in. Let me just bring these triangles up again. So two trades. I got in here, got out at 42.16, and then pretty much like a scratch trade here. So I didn't do anything crazy with it, but I was expecting it to go up a bit higher because it was breaking. It was a bottom bounce reversal. So as you know, I've changed strategies, and I'm looking to develop a new strategy which is based on a higher price stock, and I'm looking at shorting and reversing reversals. So this just had a massive drop, and I was looking for it to bounce, and I got it on the bounce. Didn't quite work out. But the other two, Momo was making new 52-week highs. If I had held, it would have been a very good trade. So the point is, I'm on the right track with these trades. I think, I seem to be picking the right stocks on day one. So, touch wood, this is a sign of things to come, hopefully. The last one, PYPL. This one I got in high, expecting it to break 50 and go past 50. But it really just went a tangent above 50 and then it fell back down again. So that wasn't a major loss because I'm not taking big position sizes. Like, for example, for WB, which you'll see a lot of triangles on this, the maximum shares I was trading is like 300. So it's about $21,000. So I can afford to do that. It's not that much of a risk. Especially when you can see the moves it's had. I mean, I've traded at what? So I got in here at $70, I think, expecting the break, and rode this up beautifully. 3.5, almost 4 points, which was already like almost $1,200. And then I think I had a small loss here, and then another good gain here when I got in at 73.5 almost. And I got out 75.5, and this is still going up. I mean, the only reason I got out of this is because I had my stop loss set, I think, at about 40 cents below the price. Thinking if you get one of these crazy market makers, suddenly putting in a really low trade, that it won't scare me out. But it did scare me out. So there was just a stop loss that stopped me out. But look, absolutely delighted with today. Let's have a quick look at Sina as well. Couple of really good solid stocks I found. Traded them pretty well. Didn't take a lot of risk. This is so different to what I'm normally used to with the low float momentum stocks. I mean, those things, you know, are just so quick, and I'm taking such a big size that more often than not, if you make a mistake, it's very, very hard to rectify. WB is still going up, as you can see while we're talking. So, you know, these are a little bit slower in the sense that you can actually make a decision. You can actually do a bit of research and analysis while the trade's happening. So that's a really, really big plus for these trades, for these kind of higher price stocks. What I've done is also I've set all my alerts to be consistent with the higher price stocks. So if I could just bring this down really quickly, I'll show you what it looks like. So these are my alerts that I've been looking at today that help me find these stocks. So the Hive Day Momo Scanner. So all of these have been adjusted to reflect the higher price. And the one I've been using constantly that's really helped a lot is, which one is it? Not so much RSI Extremes, but this one, the one with volume search, has helped me a lot to find those two stocks. And the gappers, which I'll show you. I think I've oh, here we go. I brought them down because during the day I don't use them. So I found WB and Sino on the gappers, and I just changed the prices and a few other things to reflect the higher price stocks I'm looking at. And that's it. And I found these two straight off the bat. I did a bit of research on them at about 8:30 in the morning. Saw that they were linked. Saw that one had good earnings, and that was it. And I just kept them on watch. And as soon as the market opened, I just kept looking at them, studying them, and that really helped a lot. So, you know, Trade Ideas is fantastic. Also, if you are looking for some kind of alert scanning software, I mean, this is great. It's so personalizable, and you can really kind of shape it to your strategy. So if you're looking at it and you want to try it out, or if you have any questions, you know, feel free to ask me. I also have a 15% discount on my blog, which is daytradearcade.com. So have a look at that if you're keen. But on that, guys, just wanted to share with you just a really quick video that day one of this new strategy which I'm developing. You know, seems to be going okay. I shorted a couple of times, but most of them were long. So I will look at shorting more, but I'm just kind of juggling and seeing what works, what doesn't work. So a decent day, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Take care, guys. Cheers.